I'm sure you know this game. Donkey Kong 64 is a really fun game, developed by Rare, who sadly no longer works for Nintendo. Which sucks because that game and their other ones are awesome, and we'll probably never get to experience games like those again. But thank God we have this. Now, DK64 is fun and all, but what about its development stages? Well, that's what I'm going to explain today. That's kinda why you're watching this. Originally, like a lot of other N64 games, Donkey Kong 64 was going to start out on the 64 DD under a few different names of Donkey Kong World, Ultra Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong Universe, but for obvious reasons, being that the N64 DD failed, it was decided that the game would be on a cartridge. A yellow one at that. The game was shown at E3 1999, showcasing some of the Kong's famous moves, and since you could play as 5 Kongs, people were astonished and couldn't wait to play the whole game when it was released. Some really obvious details were different from the final game. First, it didn't use melons, rather it had pies, or pieces of them. There was the silver balloon, which would for some reason give you a life when you got it. But there are no lives in DK64, so it was scrapped. I don't actually know why they got rid of it, as it would make the game more challenging, but they probably figured the game was already hard enough for kids, so they wouldn't make it overwhelming when little Johnny comes home from school and plays it. When the Kong gets a golden banana in the final game, it shows a list of all the Kongs who got golden bananas, but in the beta, it only shows how many bananas that Kong has. Now what about the shower in DK's house with a picture of Banjo and Kazooie on it? I really had no idea what the use of the shower would be. Maybe it had something to do with the health, or one of the Kongs would take a shower and go to bed, but that got removed. One really odd but kinda cool thing is that DK and Diddy were supposed to have real guns. No, wait, stop right there. Real guns in the Donkey Kong game? I don't think so. That wouldn't have been appropriate for kids. As you can see right there. Yeah. Well, let's continue the video, shall we? We don't know why it was removed, but it's probably pretty obvious that they wanted to keep it so that kids could play. Sounds like something I mentioned before. At one point, Nintendo gave stores a kiosk demo for other people to play it, and somehow a guy ripped the ROM of it. Like most kiosk demos, there are beta elements. The silver balloon makes an appearance. Yay! In the Armadillo fight in Jungle Japes, some other unnecessary sounds were used.
You dare challenge me? Then I must crush you! You can't beat me! You'll never defeat K. Rool! No!
The minecart stage was harder, which you had to collect 70 coins instead of 50. The parrot says a really cheesy line. Well done, Diddy! Have a banana! Wow, Nintendo. Just wow. The Dogadon fight with Chunky is just slightly modified as well, as Dogadon's fireball chucking sound is different. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention that in the title screen, instead of DKTV, it's just a plain background. Not that interesting, but still kinda cool, most likely because they didn't want people to see Jungle Japes, or it was still being worked on. There are unused rooms in the demo. All of them have the Armadillo room design, just with different objects. There is one place with torches, the bees, which are known as zingers, and the mermaid. The next one has some monkey advice things, which resemble that of the E3 demo level select. The last room has you being chased by Rareware logos. Okay, why? Just why? Well, if you survive, you get a golden banana, which is way out of reach. Some unused models make an appearance in the demo. There is this thing, which is apparently a Kremling, a metal fish, an armadillo, obviously used for Jungle Japes, or something to do with Armadillo, a vulture, a whatever this is, like some kind of a multicolored crab, a boxing glove, and a Jack-in-the-Box, which, if you ask me, looks just like the early Mad Jack boss. There is a test room in the final game, and can be accessed without cheating. When you get all of Snide's blueprints, Go to the bonus menu, then hold down B and press A fast. If you did it right, you go to the test room. There's just one problem. You can't escape. Unless reset the game. Well, when you press start, nothing happens. When you walk away from the level, it will bring you right back. Well, the test room is interesting. It's just a floor, columns, a banana balloon, and a motionless model of Donkey Kong. There's a very interesting thing within the game. It's a line of text that says Ice Key. Now, some people believe this to be the same Ice Key that was used in the scratch feature of Banjo-Kazooie, the Stop and Swap, and Ice Key being one of the items that could have been transferred to Banjo-Tooie, which can lead to some people thinking that you could transfer it to Donkey Kong 64. I personally think otherwise, that it might have been something to do with how there were the keys that you have to collect for K. Lumsy, and how there would be different types of keys to collect instead of just the one golden key. The ice key could have been used for Crystal Caves, as that is the only ice level that comes to mind in Donkey Kong 64. That's just an opinion though. I don't actually know that it was used for that, nor do I have evidence supporting it. I'm just making a speculation. Aside from all the interesting things, the only thing left to say is that there are some unused textures. I know it's nothing special, but that's all there is. Well, that's pretty much the beta of Donkey Kong 64. It would be cool to own the E3 demo, or to have some unused features present in the final game, as that is what it's like for every beta with me. But hey, at least we have what we have. So, this has been Donkey Kong 64 Beta Explained. So, that was me explaining the beta of Donkey Kong 64. Now, you may be wondering, hey, you got a green screen. Yes, I do. I would try to break this out sooner, but this is like the only time I can get it up now. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have to ask me anything, you can contact me at theofficialglitchdoctor@gmail.com. And like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.